Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to your program called Your Love Story for the month of April 2020. And this is coming from Taurus. First, let me show you my email address. Here it is. And if you'd like to have a 90-minute session, which will discuss between you and me, we'll discuss your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. And during this 90-minute session, I'll give you a lot of information how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers, how to reach that super energy that you have within you. We'll talk about that later. The first 15 days of April for you coming from Taurus are going to be very difficult because sparks are going to fly. So make sure that whoever you are with, the romance partner or the marriage partner, mind what you say. This in a general way. If you find a new romance in the first 15 days of April, it's going to be a difficult one. It'll start that way. Many differences of opinion, different outlooks. So don't give your heart away too quickly. Take your time, study the person's character. We have a wait and see attitude. If you already have an ongoing romance, it's going to be a very difficult first 15 days of April. Mind what you say. It's you listening to me. So mind what you say and tell yourself everything of your actions should also be very polite. Otherwise, very quickly, differences of opinion will arise in the first 15 days and they could lead to even worse things. If you are married, again, you have to be very cautious of the way you approach any topic that you want to have with your marriage partner. Sensitivities are very important because the planets of aggression are all over the place and they will make you seem very arrogant and seem very aggressive. It may be your marriage partner who behaves that way. Well, for the sake of keeping the harmony in the first 15 days of April, just step back and relax and don't add more oil onto the fire. Your last 15 days are going to be wonderful last 15 days. Everything comes together for you wonderfully. And the romance that you may find in the last 15 days of April, that's going to be a wonderful one for you, full of harmony, full of love, full of appreciation as well. That one you quickly go and grab is going to be wonderful. And if you have a romance already going, you'll find that the last 15 days, the harmony will reach some very wonderful heights. Talking about a car together you want to buy, talking about putting money down for a condo, all that lovely things will go on. So, by all means, build up the bonding with your ongoing romance partner. If you are married, yes, there will be a lot of harmony as well. And the chances of you doing the bonding with the family would be great. So, if you can, go out and go to places if you can. Otherwise, at your home, you will have the treasure between the two of you of just being together, the two of you. Because when planets are to your favor, they bring vibes from either of you that makes the other very much responsive. And especially with your marriage areas, you will have the chance for that responsiveness. Now, I'm going to give you some information for you coming from Taurus. Okay. Your lucky dates. Your lucky dates are going to be the 7th, the 16th, and the 25th. Going to be extremely lucky for you where romance and marriage is concerned. And you'll become very lucky as well in finding a romance if you want, or creating the harmony with the romance partner or the marriage partner you have. 7th, 16th, and 25th of April. Very lucky. Your lucky ages, if you happen to be the ages of 25, or we might even start with 16, if you happen to be the ages of 16 or 25 or 34 or 43 or 52 or 61 or 52 or 61, that's right, or 70 or even 79, you're going to be very lucky and you're going to find the romance that you want. And you're going to be able to create the happiness for the romance you might already have. And even in your, if you're married, you will have a lot of harmony then. So these are going to be very lucky ages. If you're not of these ages, you might want to have a session with me of 90 minutes. We'll talk about that later. Well, we'll talk about it now because I have a session of 90 minutes which will talk to you about your next 9 years. And in this 90 minutes, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, I will talk to you about all areas of your life, your job, your business, your finances, and also, of course, your marriage and family and romance areas and your health areas as well. And I'll give you a lot of information to do with your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. I'll show you how to formulate your own lucky lottery numbers. There is a system which I can teach you. And I'll teach you how to connect with that supernatural energy that you have as well. Now, you can form an attachment to somebody in April. And who might that somebody come from? That somebody would come for you from Taurus, would come from Pisces. So somebody from Pisces will show interest in you in the month of April. Or you might show somebody interest from somebody from Pisces. And if you find a romance and the romance partner happens to be from Pisces in the month of April, that would be a good one. Grab it. And if your ongoing romance partner is from Pisces, it will be more than harmony. It will be wonderful. And if your marriage partner is from Pisces, then you're going to have a very good April with this marriage partner of yours. So that's how it works. Well, I look forward to you sending me an email one day, which I've shown you my email address. And we'll get this 90-minute session on. Until then, have a good month of April, where romance, marriage, and love is concerned. Thank you and goodbye.